Welcome back to Wasted 20's, everyone. We've got the whole crew in this today. Thank you so much for joining us for the 6th episode of our campaign through Hylesia. Where we left off last time, the group is sitting outside the fighting arena, waiting for those festivities to end. Amongst our group, we still have Connie and Click still eligible participants in the tournament, but we also have one of Chris's off-characters, or Bancroft, I'm sorry. One of Bancroft's off-characters, Elena, still in the tournament. We left off with Jeremiah returning back to the guard precinct, where he was accused by a woman of beating him and stealing her purse, and that's where we are going to pick up. That's the man! That's the man that beat me terribly! Jeremiah, she's been describing someone who matches perfectly your description.
Captain?
And I kind of feel the guards in the back kind of begin to move forward.
Captain, this is ridiculous. I've been with Zadi.
I can vouch she's been with me the entire time. All day. Woman, come here. And she kind of skippishly gets up and moves forward, and you can see her eyes all black and blue, and she's got this huge just lump here.
I put my weapon away and I sling my shield behind my back.
She's kind of making sure that the captain is between her and herself. Now, dear, is this the woman, or is this the man that accosted you? That's him, Captain. It's him. He beat me with that stick right there. Perfectly wrapped the way his is. I can never forget those devilish eyes and the fiery red hair.
I want to tell if, does she appear to be honest?
Inside. She's being truthful as far as you can tell. She believes that you beat her. What say you, Jeremiah?
Captain, I don't even know where she was. I wasn't here.
Zati, what say you? And Zati kind of steps up and puts her hand on her shoulder. Captain, this one's been with me all day, except for when he was at the tournament, and that fight was well documented. This is a tough situation. I don't know that I can just let you go.
Captain, I think you need to slightly muster the guard if there's someone beating random civilians. Woman, why would I beat you?
I don't know. But you did. You beat me. I have no money.
I don't care if you have money.
And she
Captain, was she just left there?
Yes. A man found her in the alleyway and brought her back here.
Who?
I did not get a look at him, and dear, your description of the man that brought you back. And she starts to give this description of a tall, fair-skinned elf. If you want to insight that.
I wouldn't.
She begins
passive insight is
10. She begins to give this description of a taller, fair-skinned elf with brownish hair that was a passerby that came to her aid as her assailant. And as far as you can tell,
just kind of stand there, pensive looking.
There's one way that we can sort this out. And the captain kind of moves up and And he puts his hands together and draws a circle on the floor with a piece of chalk. And he messes a few incantations as the circle begins to glow and shoot up. Step inside and make a charisma saving throw.
I voluntarily failed.
Voluntarily, no. Yes. Tell me that you are not the one that attacked this woman.
I did not attack this woman.
And he has the woman step in. She's going to make a charisma saving throw.
Can I try to see how does she... Is there any recognition in her eyes when she sees him drawing on the floor? Is there any realization of what's happening? Is there any hesitation in her steps as she steps forward to the circle?
Make an insight.
15.
There's a little hesitation. The briefest little bit, but she steps into the circle. And you, woman, was this the man that beat you? Yes, Captain. It was him. And the man that rescued you, was that the man that rescued you? And she just...
Oh, go on. Answer.
I can't say. And she starts to cry a little bit.
I'm going to cast command. Answer him.
What is it a charisma save or a wisdom save? I think it's a wisdom save.
Power move. 15. Whatever it is.
He was hooded. I didn't get a good look at him.
Captain, that sounds like a half-truth to me.
Why won't you tell us who saved you? Because I made a promise and I don't aim to break that promise.
What are your aims? To bring down my career as a member of the Watch? Why are you here?
Because I was brutally beaten by someone who looks just like you. The man who saved me asked to not be seen. I got a feeling that he was fearful for his life if he were seen.
Captain, is there any chance that that man could have... He didn't stop at all when he brought her here?
No. The reports were that he walked her up to the precinct, and as soon as she was in God's hands, she walked away. He walked away. But I myself did not see him. And descriptions were vague, or dark figure, but nothing beyond that, no specifics.
It must be some form of foul play, but I can only imagine that perhaps he was after a reward or recognition for her safe return. Do I recognize the woman at all? Have I ever seen her before? What's she dressed in?
Make a general intelligence.
16?
She's a city. She's native to the city.
Okay. Like upper, middle, lower?
Mid.
Okay.
He, I do not believe that he was after fame or reward for saving her. There doesn't seem to be any motive to that.
Captain, I've given my testament, and I think it's fair to say that we can recognize some form of foul play, intentional or not, on her part. Does Adi and I have permission to examine the area where this occurred?
Of course. Being that you have passed an interrogation through the Zone of Truth, I see no reason to keep you here, to have you arrested, but this is disturbing.
I'm more disturbed by the fact that I let this occur in my city, and I wish to rectify that, Captain.
things do get a little bit out of hand when the festival's afoot. A lot of people that we don't know and a lot of people that we wish weren't here. This is normal. It'll be over after today.
There's also the matter of the happenstance in the mine. Do you wish to go over that now, or examine the evidence while Zadi and I go examine the crime scene?
I will send a couple of men over to grab a layout of the mines, but until then, I think having you all back on your typical watch. If you want to go check out that area, though I do hesitate doing this as you now have a personal investment in the matter.
Captain, it's happening in my city. It's personal for me whether or not I was involved.
I understand. Please, here's the report that she's given. I'll have someone make a copy for you. You can take it and read it along the way.
By leave, Captain. I salute him, and I want to stop by like the equipment rack on the way out. I want to grab an extra set of manacles. I want to make sure my lantern's full. Gearing the fuck up.
Okay. And Zadi kind of joins you.
Get the montage going on over there.
Zadi joins you without saying a word. She's just kind of giving you like the side eye, like she can't really believe what just happened.
Does she seem distrustful at all?
No. Zadi trusts you pretty fully. She was with you the whole day, so she really believes that you had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, well, she stepped away while I was waiting, while she went to get the foreman.
Right.
So, how long was that in daytime?
She was only gone for 10 minutes or so not long. Not enough for you to go.
Dimension door. Move dimension door. No, wait.
Level 3.
Yeah. What time of day is it?
Just after midday. Getting into early afternoon, I think.
Really glad that works. That's my last spell slot. All right, suit up and
head out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can only imagine this montage that they're like the Batman one, so like you're getting everything on, but then once you tighten your belt, it's like right on your
slows
butt.
down. Yeah.
It's right on your butt. It's like.
You leave. Continued your tour of the city. Anything you're looking for?
I am actually looking for a shop currently because I had a realization that I've got a longbow, but I'm not good with it.
Don't need it. Okay. There are a few different shops. You would have passed. Make just a quick investigation for me.
21.
21. There is, of course, the arsenal that you were at before. There is also the peculiar gimme pot, which just seems to be kind of a random mishmash kind of shop. There's the Wayward Emporium.
I'm actually going to go back into that.
The where the arsenal. Yeah.
The one I was already in.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna is it open.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk in, and I'm gonna look and see if there's anyone else in there aside from.
You see. Zoltgrog is now mounting the weapons that you sold to him earlier. They were short swords. He's now mounting them on the wall so that they're connected in full display of like the spider formation. And he's mounting them up.
Really taking pride in those, are you?
Oh, they're quite beautiful.
Not beautiful enough to hang on the wall.
No, nonsense. This is fine craftsmanship.
Sure. Yes.
You came back.
I did, actually.
And you said that I would probably never see you again. See, fate has a way of bringing us all together, don't you think?
Sometimes. So, you sold me a bow, and I am not good. A long one, so to speak.
Oh, I am so sorry.
That's fine.
I do have a smaller one in the back.
Do you know what Beneka?
Let me go look. I've not actually paid attention. So he steps back to the back, and you hear him kind of opening a couple chests and pulling one out. He pulls this one out. This one is oak. This is an oak short. It's quite sturdy. A little softer, but still good to make. I'm gonna give that one a shot. See if you fancy it more.
I will not need this one, so you can have it back.
What I believe that the longbows are a little more expensive. If you wouldn't care, I would just do an even trade between the two.
That's fine.
It ends up being about the same thing.
That's fine. It's just I can't use it at all. Not enough space.
It's understood.
But yeah, I will take the short one.
Yeah, here, give it a go. See what you think. What about the arrows? Do you want another set of shorter arrows? Those work for you?
I think these will do fine, and they're just a little longer. As long as I can shoot them out the bow.
They should work just well.
I think that's... can I give you a little bit of advice?
Great.
Don't have those up for me.
What makes you say that? I thought you just found them.
I did, but it felt like when I had them, they were cast.
Make exception.
I sold you something cursed. 6.
I'll take it into consideration. But thank you for your concern.
Leave you to it.
As you turn to leave, a tall figure walks in. Something pulled up covering his face, a ram's head on his shoulder, a red design here what appears to be an upside-down triangle sticking out of a couple wrappings on his arm, and robes that only cover one arm. And you all kind of bump shoulders on the way through. Excuse you.
You're excused.
He moves on.
I walk out the door. I've seen that person before, though, haven't I? No, I'm just gonna keep going.
As you begin to make your way down the block, make a perception.
12.
It appears as though an intermission has come up, and everyone has been let out of the arena for the brief intermission between rounds. So things are starting to get. The streets are becoming a little busier at this point, though not as busy as the first day that you all were here. But there's a lot more foot traffic at this point.
Are there any food stands or anything open currently?
Yeah, a few of the vendors that had packed up have taken advantage of the intermission and have set up temporary.
I'm gonna try to hastily make my way towards the first one I see, and then want to interact with them for a moment.
Okay. You come up to the stand, and there is make a nature check. Just want to see if you know.
That's a 6.
There's a feline type individual, ears and long jutting whiskers, slender build, sitting, but they're serving what appears to be a type of iced pastry. It's like basically they're serving
Long Johns? Scones?
yeah, but they've got
Bear claws?
bear claws, but they're frozen, right? So they've got ice cream in them, like pastry wrapper.
Okay.
Ice cream.
Yeah. What What is these? What are these?
The cat claws.
What?
Cat claws.
They are the cat
Are you a cat?
Kind of. Tabaxi, actually.
Are you selling your own claws?
No. It's pastry. Want to try one?
I've never had one, sure.
Here, take one as a sample. And he kind of cuts the end off one and hands it to you. It's okay. We end up throwing away what we can't use. They dethaw. It's cold, but sweet and crunchy. It's almost like if you've ever had honey before. It's got that subtle, nice, natural sweetness to it.
How much are them? Are they?
A silver each. They're quite cheap.
Can I 4, please?
Like 4. So how about a discount? 7 gold for the 8. Or for the 4. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
So he hands you 4. And you pay him 7 gold.
7 gold?
Or 7 silver.
I was like,
My mistake.
backwards! I was just like, hold on, wait a minute. Insight. What's gold now? I have a friend who probably would really like these.
Oh, they're great.
Is there any way I can keep them or something? I'm not sure if I can make it to her in time.
Short of carrying an ice box.
How far am I from the arena?
Couple blocks. Not far.
I'm gonna kind of hold them.
They'll survive.
Close.
The pastry insulates a little bit. I wouldn't keep them close to you. Here. And he grabs a little bag and puts them in. Put them in here. This bag is insulated.
Nope. Okay.
It won't be perfect. They'll melt if you don't eat them within the next 30 minutes, but
30 minutes to get back to her. Okay.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Is there anything else around here that I could possibly try at some point when I come back?
Ooh. What are you interested in?
I've never been here, so anything.
One of my favorite things about coming to Onokai is going to the Wayward Emporium.
What's that?
It's kind of a trading post. The guy that runs it is he's really friendly, and he collects all kinds of rare things. And I always stop in there, seeing if I can find anything from him.
All right. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
And the moment I kind of nod my head to it, I'm gonna run and dash
To the arena.
as quick as I can back to.
Okay.
Just throwing people out of the way. Move! I have ice cream!
I'm dexterous. I can go through.
Ice cream!
As you assign, you see this man in a cloak carrying a bag running.
Just imagine does it look like burglary?
He's got a bag, but he's running full sprint. Kind of weaving in it. He's not knocking people over. He's not touching people. He's not doing anything suspicious, but he is running.
Do I need to roll something to make sure not to run into people?
Make it general athletics
Or acrobatics?
or acrobatics one.
Whichever skill.
I'm just saying, I don't think it takes that. I'm not
low
lifting
DC.
people up.
The streets aren't packed.
I'm not move.
Why not?
I have pastries.
Okay, yeah, pretty much.
Ice cream.
That's
You must
a
have ice
17.
cream.
17's fine. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
I'm just
Yeah, he's not hitting anyone.
That wouldn't be anything else.
Okay.
As long as he's not hurting.
Wanted to give that opportunity for
As long as he's not disturbing the peace.
Okay.
I'm glad to Zadi, actually. Just to
He's not alright.
Mike.
It is a dark
No. Is it still in his head?
That just depends on how observant he is.
look. I guess make a perception because I don't know what he's referring to.
If he's hooded and cloaked, but he's now running
it's
like
hooded,
this.
right?
I was the one catching it and pulling it back
Yeah.
or something.
That advantage time with Zadi?
Yeah. What is it that he's checking for?
You know how my hat is?
Uh-huh.
That's how the back of my cloak is with a spider web.
Do I recognize that? No?
So I mentioned I thought you remembered that my cloak is spiderweb.
Right, but why would he
I
pay
know
any attention to that? Right.
Nobody wears
Right.
So the hood's still up.
You notice the designs on it, but it just looks like a cool design.
Hey, that's a pretty cloak. Where'd you get it?
Where can I get one?
Punk ass gothic kid.
You know, he's got one of those little bags from the market. I'm sure he's just got snacks or something for a friend. Sorry to get your mind. You go about the business.
Yeah.
So kind of everyone else. You guys have been sitting there. Devram, you've received this letter.
Mm-hmm.
Dobby and Tulak were talking, though I think that conversation has kind of fizzled.
Yeah.
So
He's over here with
Sitting
him.
next to me. He is
spitting on your shoes.
Yeah.
At this point, Click emerges as victorious from his last round.
Well, that's part of the reason why I was spitting on his shoes.
Yeah.
With the whole Ouija's thing.
So Click has returned, and shortly thereafter, Click, the half-orc Gug emerges. He kind of walks up to you, pats you on the shoulder. Good fight. It's very good.
May we just be with
I moved my foot.
You fight like a wolf.
Just rub it on
No. God. Death Wish?
Good. Good luck. I think with your god on your side.
You fight like a losing warrior. Right click, you beat them so bad.
They're pretty close where I'm at, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing what I was talking about earlier. I'm grabbing silver thread or is it thread?
Yeah.
Wire, silver wire, and bells, and a small perimeter against the wall where I'm at, and I'm gonna go into my trance. 10 minutes.
Echo, what are you doing?
I will say you've been working on
That's
that.
what I've been working on.
Yeah. So you, at this point, kind of bleak out. I'll come back to that because I know what you're doing.
Yeah, it was during the fight I started doing that. So
Oh, okay.
So
I did stop to talk to Click for that moment, and then went back to finishing it up.
no, but good luck to you and the rest of the tournament. I think you've got what it takes to go to the top. And you, good luck to you as well. I've seen you fight.
Thank you, loser warrior, sir.
Hey, you know what? I was beaten. I was bested by the better man. I'm okay.
He's super strong. But yeah, good luck doing whatever it is you do when you're not losing in tournaments and stuff.
You know, I do own a blacksmith shop in Vice Ice Trade. If you're ever there, please swing by.
That is very cool. What do you do there?
I make weapons.
Like all kinds of weapons?
Pretty much whatever you would want.
I'll sit there right on the paper, and it would say, "I will be by, good sir."
Hey, remind me. I'm sure I won't forget you too. But even though you called me a loser, but you're right. It's the truth.
Meaning no offense, you lost, so you
It's
are
the
a
truth,
loser.
right?
Right? I don't,
It's the truth.
It.
You can't be wrong.
Yes.
And he kind of like glances a look towards Tulok. At least I lost because I got beat by a better man. I didn't get beat by myself. And he walks away.
Small dick. Devram laughs at that. Like that reaction was Devram's reaction. That's
I
good.
don't. Why did you say he has a small dick? Did you see
Maybe
his,
you don't heard it.
his dick?
It was tiny.
Oh no, he's a loser and he has a small dick. Very unfortunate for him. Oh well.
Horrible for her. He's gonna kill you all in your sleep.
So, Echo,
Yes.
you spent the last 10 minutes crafting what I'm assuming is a perimeter of alertness.
Alarm.
Alarm. Yes.
Yep.
So you've done that, and you slide into your trance through the eyes of your bird.
So those around would see the bird like swoop, like right outside the perimeter, and that's when I go to transit. It swoops back out.
What kind of bird is it?
I'm a hawk.
Do you know that bird?
Clearly, because all birds know each other.
All birds know and the other birds.
It's amazing.
So racist.
All for blocks. Okay.
So, The bird is still on the search. I'm sorry, does the bird have a name?
Knowledge of this plan is like
Not that Echo has stated out
Not
loud.
that Echo has stated out loud. So you're in the bird's eye view,
Yes.
and you're kind of looking around the city, looking for your brother.
Yes.
Make a perception roll.
Wow. Okay.
no.
21.
Okay, as you're kind of flying over the cityscape and kind of working your way out from where you are, back and forth, making concentric arcs. You are about 2.5 blocks away from where you are.
I will say, when I get to the point where I know I'm about to lose, like, I still can see, but
What is it 100 feet?
it's 100 feet that I have, in a sense, control of it, if I'm correct. After that, I can't really tell it what to do. I can still see through it, though. I would say fly out this way for about so much amount of time and then turn back around.
I'm going to give you this because the perception was high. I think that's right on the edge of where you can control.
Okay.
Out of a shop. And you only get a flash of it. But someone who you swear has an uncanny resemblance to you walks out of a shop wielding a nice silver, oddly shaped short sword. And then that's when you lose the connection and you have to bring the bird back to the
Once the bird gets back in range, I go back to this. I'm looking for my brother. But I took that as memory.
Okay. And then, but you would the bird would continue her search, I'm assuming, or you just bring the bird back then.
Continue to search.
So,
yeah,
at that point,
until someone walks close enough to trigger my alarm.
Okay.
How long have I been here?
You've been outside for about an hour and a half.
Oh my god. Okay. Devron's gonna stand up and stretch.
Who are you?
Yes. Why? What can you do? Can you serve the whole?
Did you not fight in the tournament?
No.
Why not? Are you a weak man?
That is a good question. I like
You
this
need
one.
to know these things.
I don't see myself as weak.
What can you do then? Punch him.
Punch.
The
I
giant
stand up.
man next to me.
Just puff out chest. Do you
Yes, I really want you to punch him, but just because I think he will kill you.
May I?
Hit me, little man.
I'm gonna hit him.
Oh god.
Be a critical, like that's unarmed. I'm just gonna punch him.
Yes.
I'm aiming for your pec. I guess I'm not going for the mouth or anything. Tit punch, yeah.
Punch me in the hole.
What's modifier for unarmed?
It's just strength.
Strength?
Yeah.
Okay. 15. 15.
You still had to finish.
What's my first?
That actually does not hit.
No.
What? 17.
No, yeah, you had your proficiency.
Oh, so 17 then.
Yeah.
17?
Mm-hmm.
My shield is not out, so yeah.
You would
Just
ping, king. And it's a D4?
Yeah.
Right? Let's see how hard.
No, it's just 1 plus
just
strength.
one.
Oh, it's just 1
yeah.
plus strength,
Yeah,
so
not a monk.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah, but I punched
Hey.
you
To a normal human, that's pretty.
That's pretty fair.
right in the tit. Literally, I punched you right here. I'm not going to go for your mouth, plus you're tall. And scary.
I cannot believe that you actually hit him.
I had his permission, and you wanted to see it.
Are you going to take his eyeball now?
I like my eyes.
Why are you so boring looking?
Boring looking.
You don't look like everyone else. I know it's fine.
About this time.
What? You're going to hit me, aren't you?
I went to test him.
You punched?
I punch.
Okay, what'd you roll?
I'm not 20.
That's critical, so it's 2 plus.
2 plus my strength, which is 4.
So he hit you pretty hard.
Yeah. I stumble.
Do you stumble into Echo?
Do you fall into
Pretty
his?
far away from you guys.
Ah!
I assumed.
Not me.
You take punch well.
Thanks. If you're asking why I'm special, I dance around portals sometimes. It's pretty cool, right?
Like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Dance like a woman.
What's a portal? What does it do?
Okay, so imagine you're here, right?
I'm right here, right now.
Right there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to describe how I think it would be a bit more. Something opens up in front of you,
Right.
and you go through it.
Uh-huh.
Now you're somewhere else.
What? Really? You can do that?
I mean, I can't.
Then why did you say you do it?
You
Because
just said that you could
That
do
is
it.
lying to us.
I do things that involve that.
That's like Dobby lying about bombs. That's 2
I look
times
at-
I've been lied to.
Did you gesture towards him?
Just kind of
Give him a look.
What is it?
When you look, no one's there, and then you turn and look the other way. And then you stand.
You just did.
I'm going to tackle Ouili.
Oh, goodness. Hello.
Ouili, I've made so many new friends. I want you to meet all of them.
Before you do...
He does not make bombs.
no.
He does not make portals. He... Something about someone named I don't know. He won't talk to me anymore, and he will not move, and he gets very grumpy. And we are going to take over the city together.
Yes.
Oh yes, I'm a dark elf.
Ah!
That is all really good! But we cannot say that.
I slowly go for my blade. Oh.
Yeah.
And then I twitch and stop.
This is my friend. He's really good at copying noises. Look. He's very good at it. What have you been doing all day?
Many things. This is for you. I brought you some treats.
This is amazing. I'm gonna hand one to you. I'm sorry you got punched so hard, okay?
I deserve it. Probably.
Don't repeat that ever again.
Don't repeat that ever.
Exactly.
You're so little. You need to grow more.
But this is how big we get.
That is very disappointing for you. I'm gonna break the last one in half and I'm gonna give it to you.
I just saw him across town.
Wait, do you eat eyeballs?
No, I don't eat eyes.
As I
You
break,
don't eat them, you just keep them, right?
That's right. In my mouth.
I'm
I
gonna
wonder
break.
what an eyeball tastes like, and I'm gonna eat it. Not like the pastry.
I'm gonna break mine and give my half to you.
I'm gonna go to Echo.
You.
You moved up on Echo.
Okay, you do see what I was. You walk past the line I put. Yes.
Did you look me in the face?
What's that?
No,
Okay.
I haven't looked anyone in the face
Treat.
except for this one.
I'm okay.
This is really good.
I've got a little bit kind of.
It's like a deep fried ice cream.
It's melting like all down our hands. It's getting all sticky.
Almost
I'm
cannoli.
okay.
Oh,
You're setting my alarm off. Can you back up, please?
he's been here.
No.
Who are you looking for?
I'm just looking at. What do you mean?
How do you know what he's looking
I'm just sitting here.
Meta Knight!
I'm just sitting right
I'm
here.
gonna take your ice cream away.
You want
I
to do an
would've
arcane
noticed.
check to see if you know what I was doing?
for? Yeah, arcane. See if you
I
understand.
thought I would have noticed the hot coming out of him.
No, it didn't come out of me. It came down, landed on the ground, and then flew back
Make an
off.
arcane check. See if you
Oh,
understand.
I
Yeah.
thought
It didn't come out of me, no.
that was my bad.
No. How did you make it over here so fast?
What?
17.
He's been here.
He's been sitting there for so
What is it,
long. He
17?
won't go
Yeah, you would
anywhere.
understand probably
No.
what he's doing.
We've
I
been here
literally
waiting
bumped
for
his
brother.
shoulder in the same shop that I just came out of.
No, you're mistaken. It must have been another giant. What color are you?
Teal? Robed figure.
Annie,
Bro figured.
Annie, how many times have I been mistaken?
Do you recognize the spell?
Not a
Yes.
lot, Ouili. You're very smart.
No,
I
I'm
am
saying
very
I
smart.
saw him on the other side. I came running from the same direction he was.
I've been looking at them for a long time.
Well, I haven't.
No, I literally bumped his
While
shoulder
I'm
going
hearing
up.
him say that, can I make like a check of some sort to kind of piece that together? You know, an intelligent person can be like, well, clearly there's two of them, or what I'm saying can't happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually am not. I'm not stupid.
Give me a general intelligence check, and then.
I'm gonna walk over. My ice cream is dripping everywhere. I'm gonna
So,
stand
I
over
mean-
you. Did you go somewhere
That
else?
there are two of them.
Like that's kind of where my mind is
Right,
going
right.
at this point,
So,
with,
I'll
especially
give
with
you-
that low
I'll
roll.
give you
Like,
that.
Well, maybe there's two. He said he has a brother.
So
Perhaps his brother looks the same.
No, I've seen his brother. They don't look that much alike.
they're
I mean,
both in my alarm circle right now.
Yeah. There's ice cream dripping
It's
on
just
you right
screaming
now.
in your ear.
Please scoot back.
Why?
You're in my circle.
Someone is out there looking like you.
I just break the circle.
Maybe we should leave together and go look for them.
I'm staying here for my brother.
Unless your brother looks exactly like you, I literally ran into you moments ago.
No, he's shorter than me.
I ran into you.
No, you didn't. I was standing right here.
I'm not usually a liar.
he doesn't seem like a liar.
Insight.
Yep.
It's low.
Ouili would never lie. He is the best person that
6.
I've ever met in my whole entire life.
More than 6.
You were lying? No.
About being a liar, yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Unless they have the same outfit as I do.
Annie. No, they look just like you. That too.
That's not possible.
That's the mark.
Well, I
Okay,
ran
mark.
into someone with the looking exactly the same. By the way, I saw a gold beetle.
What?
I don't understand.
Do they do that? Is that like a normal thing
I
here?
mean, if
I
this town is
stand
as,
up.
if this town is as weird as it is, then I don't want to stay here long.
Same. I'm a little disappointed now.
Thought you were special. There are two of you.
That's not.
No, that was the other guy that left it. He's not the same person.
You must have seen things wrong.
No, I can't see things.
No one has this but me.
Someone else does. I know what I ran into because I ran into that shoulder.
He's gonna start like grabbing at his cloak and kind of like twisting it just slightly. That's like almost like a nervous tick.
Like a nervous tick.
Yeah.
As this is going on in another part of town, Jeremiah and Zadi are interrogating a shop owner.
He came in. He hit me on the head. I only got a brief look at him, but it was just enough to daze me.
Did he take anything?
He did. I got some. It looked to be ceremonial sword shorts. I had them up there. They clicked together to feel as though they were spiders. It was beautiful.
Noted down in my.
Like I said, red tattoo here. Some odd marking. I'm not really sure. He had some pauldron on his shoulder. I didn't get a good see at what it was. Face was covered up, so I didn't get. I'm sorry.
Do I recognize that description?
Make a history check.
Having seen, well, from the.
There's a chance.
So you're saying there's a change.
There's a chance.
15.
What?
You remember someone
50?
in the fighting arena.
Yeah, 50.
Who it matches that description. They were in the fighters area,
Mm-hmm.
not participating, but they were there.
They weren't participating.
They were not participating.
So I would have no way of knowing if from the time that I left the arena to now, if they would or could have left. No idea. I just note it all down.
Yep.
I mean, he definitely hit me hard. There's this little bump right here. I mean, it's one
Does it look like an actual impact?
Yeah, he's got
Okay.
a knot.
Okay. I noted all down. I'll take a look at it and use my healer trait.
Yeah.
Just to heal
medicine.
him up, make sure he's not like actually dead.
Yeah, medicine check. Is it the healer of feet?
Yes.
So it's okay.
So 1d6 plus 4 plus max number of his hit dice. And the medicine check is 19.
So instantly, you kind of manage to get a little bit of herbalism going on there, and kind of pain reliever and anesthetic, something for the headache, and immediately works.
It's on us for not maintaining the peace correctly. If we find your property, we will return it to you as soon as possible.
Oh, I know it was too good to be true. I love those little things.
You said you just got them?
I did. We did. The guy traded them in and said he found them somewhere.
Found them.
He said he found them, right? I've never seen them before. I'm telling you, I don't know. It looks to be elven of some kind, but I've never, ever seen this type of swordsmanship. I mean, they literally, when you click them together, they look like a spider.
Who brought them in?
He had a dark cloak on. His hood was up. Didn't get a good look at his face.
Were there spider webs on the cloak?
You know, there was some type of lightly colored filigree on the back, but I didn't get a good look. Didn't pay attention. The swords just really distracted me. But he was really nice. He there was no funny business or anything.
Well,
I don't think he wasn't the same guy though.
no, but perhaps he sold them to you and is now regaining his merchandise.
He really didn't want them. You know, he said they were cursed. Like almost, he was afraid to keep them.
Mark that down in my notebook.
Scooby-Doo mystery tour.
As I said, if we find anything, we will certainly.
Please, let me know.
Absolutely.
Be here all day. It's now over.
Glance around, see if anything else looks out of place in the shop.
Make an investigation.
Advantage?
Yeah.
6.
Not noticing anything. You've been in here a few times before.
Yeah.
Zolgog's really friendly Goliath. Just generally personable. Nothing has been missing. He isn't reporting that anything else is missing. And there's nothing else beyond that.
Right. Just head back out.
You just want to clarify. You said that it was a similar robe as mine. That's all I caught, though. From the sky angle and stuff.
You would have seen, almost rising up above the horizon of the building.
Yeah.
Where you finally surpass the event horizon. You would have seen someone coming out flipping a short sword. You would have noticed a pauldron, and you would have noticed wrappings on the arms with something covering the face.
Okay, because you didn't mention you didn't mention I saw the red arm. That's why I was
you were too far away to really
just want to
get
make
that
sure.
detail.
Okay. Cool ones.
At this point, everyone is kind of filing back into the arena, and they're getting ready to start the 4th round as everyone is kind of moving back in. I'll go back to the main group and give them just a moment if anything needs to happen with them.
I would actually head to the arena first.
Okay.
To see if there's a chance that orc is still there.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Makani a big hug.
Thank you so much for getting this. It's so delicious. What is it called?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. It's still really good. Thank you so much.
I know what it is if you want. We should try out a lot of foods, but you have to fight to go. So I'm going to look around some more.
Okay. I will do my very best, okay? I'm going to hand the half-eaten half of mine to Echo. Here, will you take this for me? I'm going to put it on his book. I'm gonna walk back into the wish me luck, everybody!
I want to continue walking, just holding my head down.
Holding your head.
I'm gonna as he walks by, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. Please, don't have.
Are you walking away? Are you walking away now?
I'm starting to.
Sir, hooded figure.
Hooded figure.
I'm gonna tilt my head a little. Yes.
We should look for that guy, I think.
What guy?
The guy that you saw that looks like our friend, my friend.
It honestly has nothing to do with me.
Well, I'm going to go look for him because I'm intrigued. Join me if you want. Can you at least tell me where you saw him?
Shop I recently visited. Goliath.
In what direction?
No. That was like completely like the opposite direction I actually came from.
No, it's about the same.
No, I'm saying like if I turned around from where the arena's facing is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Typically that way. There's a.
Are you pointing in the direction you're facing?
Yes, away from you.
Oh, yeah. Well, like if you're looking that,
It's south.
okay. Like you're looking one way and you're pointing in the way.
Do you remember
Yeah.
the name of the shop?
Like I said, there's things I don't pay attention to. Because I'm usually not going to.
A shop owned by a Goliath.
Yes.
Did you buy the sweet thing near the shop?
Yes, it was right across from me.
Okay. I'm gonna look into it.
Who hasn't eaten all day, so we eat that ice cream. But it's cold in the center, and Echo still has a cracked tusk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
While it hurts the tooth, it's soothing to the inflammation. Yeah.
You have fun with that, sir.
Echo, I'm gonna go look for your twin.
I don't have a twin.
Well, I just want to look into it, I guess.
Someone dressed like me.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
Make
walk away, and as I do, I'm gonna make sure like I get out of sight.
I'm gonna go in the direction and look for
Make an investigation.
ice cream shop and a blacksmith.
And while you're doing that,
Investigation.
look, anything?
I noticed that those two were talking, Ouili and Makani. And then she kind of leaves and stuff. I'm gonna kind of follow him. Not even like,
Just
Follow Ouili.
yeah, just
24.
No,
No, 23. I think. Yeah.
You follow the direction down. It's pretty much a direct route,
Mhm.
but you would find the main commerce alley, and you would see there are a number of different shops. But there's one called the Worthy Arsenal, and you kind of see a Goliath standing outside talking to
The
a couple guards.
he's talking to guards. I'm gonna chill until he finishes up with guards.
And you're
And-
following.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna
Wait.
like back ways.
When the guards finish up or anything, I'm gonna gesture to them.
And then you're following.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
think-
like stealthily
you don't
going.
care if he
I'm
knows.
just like kind of reaching for him.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing chainmail,
Okay.
so it's I kind of have like the picture of like every time I go to grab his shoulder, he kind of moves. And,
I mean, you definitely hear the cheep as he's following.
I gotta make sure he doesn't see me. So I'm gonna hear him, but I'm trying to go back alleyways and watch him as I'm following clearly.
I just imagine like the chase Assassin's Creed
Yeah,
missions.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like-
I'm just walking on the street, and you're like
Yeah.
trying to keep up in the most
I'm like-
obscure way possible.
So, are you going to turn?
I'm gonna try to watch him as I'm like passing buildings. I'm assuming like in an alleyway, and then I'm gonna hear that, and I'm just gonna stop and slowly turn around.
You see this giant half orc reaching for you.
You don't need to hit my hand. I was trying to get your attention.
How can I help you?
The girl.
Yes.
What is her story? She is good, warrior. I need her for the horde.
Excuse me?
That's a different reaction.
What? She would make great general. I need her to crush my enemies.
Like myself, she's lost. So we just find our own way.
Lost?
Yes.
Well, then follow me.
Why would I do that?
Because for glory? For
Can you get a general idea? Like, I can clearly see what he is.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
like, outside of the fact that I have big tusks,
I just know you got like some other features
Very-
as well.
I look like an elf,
Yeah.
but I just have tusks and I'm really goddamn tall.
Look like an elf?
Yeah, I actually took almost all of the physical features of an elf, other than the size and the tusks of an orc.
Okay.
So it's really confusing.
Yeah.
What's your skin pigment?
Like a pale, like the really light pale.
Last time I followed somebody, I got in some very dangerous business. And I don't need to get in anymore. So now I'm
As I head
following
back
somebody who
towards
has
the arena,
nothing to
I want
do
to keep my eyes out for anybody
So you
that
follow
I knew
her?
participate,
I do what she
including
says, yes.
anybody who I had seen,
Well, then it seems that she is the one I need to
anybody
speak with.
who I've seen leaving.
Possibly. But I also do direct her in some way.
Go ahead. High low. Or percentile.
Call it.
She said something earlier.
High.
Confused me. She said she was a Darka.
Don't ask me.
It is clear she is not a Darka.
She is whatever she wants to be. I keep my hands low because I have no idea where this is going.
Tula, correct me. Did you make a nature check at one point to see if you knew what she was?
No, I've never made it. I was like, I just know what a dark elf is, and she is not
Make
that.
a nature check for me.
Wasted 20.
Yeah! You know that Makani is a half-breed elf. Good.
Oh shit, so I said bastard elemental. I don't Shit.
Yeah.
You know that she is based on the presentation of her hair and her coloration. That it's probably air.
She is of the elemental children.
Maybe she got tired of being them.
I like that. That sounds good.
Like I got tired of being where I was.
Well then, why not come with me? We can make everywhere where we want to be.
That's
I
not
need strong people. She is strong. She is so far the strongest I have seen in this town.
Strength actually isn't going to get us anywhere, depending on what's going to happen to us.
Strength makes everything right.
Not always.
The strong crush everyone else, and everyone falls in line. Such is what Grumps teaches.
Well, I'm not a fan of most gods anymore.
Grumps is not a fan of other gods either.
I don't blame him.
Drink it up, Sandy.
You see the guards walk away.
I would gesture to him.
Give me...
To the guards.
I'm following some...
You're gestured to by...
What is it, citizen?
I'm gonna look...
Oh, yeah, hold on. Don't want to.
No, I'm trying to keep an eye on you while I'm talking to him. I'm like...
Yeah, I know. This is great. I love it. I'm looking into something that happened at the shop. Somebody.
What shop?
The one that you were just at.
What do you know about what happened at the shop?
Look at me. Somebody. Hold on. How do I word it?
Friend of a friend told a friend.
This is not conspicuous in any way.
In any nature.
somebody that I
Just
know
do this.
knows somebody who came to us. Okay, let me put it this way. I was hanging out with a guy for like an hour 45, right?
Vaguely specific.
Nice guy. Reads a lot. And then man walks up who was an acquaintance with somebody who was partaking in the hour 45, kind of. Said that he saw him here. Yeah.
Saw him here.
Mm-hmm. But I was with him the whole time.
Did he offer a description of said individual?
Well, I could give you the description because I hung out with the guy for an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay, what's he look like? Where were you?
I was out next to the arena.
Did you part?
No. I was late.
Did they participate in the arena? Were they with one of the contestants?
His brother was a contestant.
Does that click for me? Sir, I need you to come back with me that way.
Got it.
You would see that he's now got guards trailing him.
I'm gonna put my gloved hand on his chest and like, he's gone with the god that beat that woman.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's so good.
Stop. No, like literally, I'm watching. My hand is on his chest. I realize it's on his chest. I'm like, wait.
I get really into your personal space.
No. I realize I'm like, wait a minute. You just said Grumsh. Did you tell Makani she was a creature of Grumsh?
Yes.
I'm slowly putting two and two together. Yeah, sorry. It just took me a minute, but so from last I heard, you don't like dark elves.
No, I do not.
And I take one step back, and I pull my hood down.
Ooh.
Well, this dark elf has been teaching a lot.
Reach out and put my hand on his chest and pin him to the wall. Like, there's not really aggression, it's just
like a gentle.
Why are you here?
I had to escape.
Escape what?
My
Speak quickly.
life.
Your life.
Mm-hmm.
Explain.
No, I can't. I'm busy. And if I don't hurry, I have a feeling that random stranger that I ran into at the arena is going to get his head beaten in by that god if I don't follow him. And as strangely as it sounds, I usually don't care about these things, but this is too much happenstance going on right now. It's getting a little too close to home. If that makes any sense to you.
Like, veins are popping.
Everything's telling me to murder.
Like, everything is telling me just to push through him and reach the brick wall.
I'm gripping these blades.
Like, just the more you talk, the harder it's starting to push. There's like a little bit of a shake to the hand. Just
You are
connected to her, and you are escaping your life.
Yes.
Do you follow her?
No. And if you mean her as in the last thing I had to encounter of being a god, then yes, I do not.
Slowly pull hand away.
The only thing I follow is Makani.
I can respect that for now. Now, let us go watch this man get beat to death.
I'm not trying to...
It's just like,
wait,
Real quick, what is Dobby doing through all of this? By the way, that is my favorite quote so far. He's leaving with the guard that beat that one. That's my favorite quote.
It was like a
He's leaving.
Best quote.
It was God that beat that woman.
No, I had an idea, but I lost it.
You lost it.
Chaos
There's a lot
over here.
going
I do want to say that Devrim, I don't know how I acted in that situation, but Devrim's comfortable with guards.
Okay.
Like,
Also,
he's not skittish at all.
while you all are speaking so highly of Makani, she is crisscross applesauce licking ice cream off her hands, waiting.
At this point, spectators are starting to file back into the arena as the guard that has been announcing comes out.
Makani,
Yes.
your next match is starting in just a moment.
Okay, I'm very sticky. I'm going to rub my hands on the dirt and just okay, I'm okay now. Okay.
You have dirt all over your hands. Like, it's just like,
Excuse
It's
me.
still kind of sticky too.
There's a roll.
Woman hands you a water pouch.
I don't want to get dirty when fighting you. You need to wash your hands.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll put it under the arm.
Thank you for not quitting.
Why would I quit? I
My
want
last
to win.
My last 2 fights quit.
Oh no.
Elena has been waiting all day to participate patiently and right now.
That's really great. I'm really excited to beat you. Okay.
I'm really excited to fight
Yeah.
and win.
Okay, I'll hand that back to you. It is sticky.
And young Click, your fight will be after that. The other fighter is already waiting inside.
And I'm just going to kind of hold my symbol. And you'll see my hands just pretty.
are you praying? All right.
Now we'll say real quick, since Echo's by himself from what it appears to be, he goes back into his. Never mind, he's not by himself.
No.
So I had an idea that involved you. I'm trying to
Remember,
piece it back together.
this is too much going on.
Yeah, just stay there for now.
The crowd starts to erupt as Sierra gives her introductory statements. Thank you again, my friends, my family. As here we approach on the semifinals of the culminating tournament, I want to once again wish all of the competitors good luck in memory of my mother, my father, and my birthday.
And the Holy Spirit.
Thank you all so much for everything that you have done and will continue to do during these times. And now I would like to introduce the first match. We have the wonderful Makani, who has shown great... Oh my god, I lost the word. Who has shown great vigor and cunning throughout this. And we also introduce Elena, who has not had a chance to show off her skills yet due to complications in earlier brackets of the tournament. But we hope that this will be a good showing for her, and we wish both contestants the most luck. And at that, Elena and Makani are allowed to step outside.
He's walking out, there's like an arrow, kind of like in her teeth, just kind of picking.
Oh, that's a really cool.
She knows.
I've been looking forward to this all day. And she goes to her side with her bow in hand.
Good luck to you. I hope you don't win the raccoon.
So you all get out. The queen makes her gesture, and you all are allowed to move 30 feet. And at that point, I would like for Makani and Elena to roll it.
Because this matters. Oh, bear with it. We'll see.
Was it bad?
Potentially. I think
Nine.
Nine.
Go
With
D6 off.
Oh, 6.
6.
Hold on. D20s again.
20.
A 1.
Yes! Okay. An amazing conclusion to the roll-off.
As Makani and Elena stand face to face, Makani's kind of like, and then Elena
Okay, so Elena will go ahead and move back 30 feet with her bow in hand, and she will...
An additional 30? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
So it puts them
this-
60 feet apart.
60 feet apart. Yeah. And she will fire. Do I need to call this before I fire? I can't remember this.
Probably.
You for your arcane option, right?
Yeah. Once per turn, when you fire a magic arrow from your short bow as part of the attack, you can apply your arcane option. The arrow, you decide the option when the arrow hits a creature. Okay, right.
Like doing a smite.
Yeah. Okay. Cool beans.
I still don't like how it's written in the book, but
We'll just make sure I have this down real quick. This is only when you attack. Okay. All right. I'm using my lucky feet.
How many do you have?
3 points of luck.
Damn. Well, I still might hit you actually. Maybe not. I don't know. 16.
That's my armor class.
I need you to make as arrow hits you, see almost like dark shadows emit from it surrounding your vision, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
then that 20.
5.
You can't see within 5 feet of you, so everything goes black outside of 5 feet. And that's damn. You take 17 points of you take 9 points of piercing and 10 points of psychic damage. So 17 altogether.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference for me.
Or 19 altogether.
19.
Yeah.
Which shot was that? Was that
Shadow.
Shadow.
And now she can use her action surge to fire again. Do I have advantage because she can't see it coming?
Do unfortunately have it.
Unfortunately.
That's way higher.
I
I can't do 2 arcane shots in one shot though, so that one's 7 more damage.
You should get a chance to come out of the.
Until the end of her turn.
It's until the beginning of your next turn. I
Yeah.
just checked it.
Oh man.
Oh, so I can't try to roll out.
This is why I told you. It depends on who gets a higher initiative.
So,
Okay.
fine.
Yes.
As this first arrow hits you, you are shrouded in what feels like the depths of darkness.
What just happened to me?
I want you to make a perception at disadvantage to see if you can get your bearings on where Elena is.
5.
You know which direction she moved. You know which direction the shot came from, and you got hit twice. You know generally where those are from.
Small.
You have a general area, but your attack will be at disadvantage. If you
That's
can,
really hurt. Okay, she's going to go into her Dragoon's trance, and she's going to leap forward the distance that she last felt like she was.
as this, you feel this wind pressure come off of Makani as this dark orb starts moving and then jumps through the air.
And she can jump 48 feet forward.
It's 3 times her strength score.
That's cool.
So make an attack at disadvantage.
She's still 10 feet away from me, right?
But
I have reach.
We should only 5 additional feet.
She can move and then jump.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right.
Well, she also has a pole arm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so,
that's
so
10
she has
feet.
10
Well,
feet.
I'm saying
of
there's 10
reach.
feet in between us. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Oh.
After I jump. But no, she still has her movement.
But
Yeah,
she's
30
at
feet.
disadvantage on this attack. So
220s.
Leap a bonus action? I'm confused. I don't know this class.
It's going to be 14.
It does not hit.
so you land where you thought she was,
Mhm.
and it's just a miss.
Mhm.
Do you want to do anything else?
That'll be it. That's all I can do on this round.
Elena.
So at the beginning of my turn, your sight comes back, correct?
And you missed her by like this much. I mean,
Keep my no, her AC was actually 60.
right.
Okay,
right.
I think I told you. I wasn't sure if I did or didn't.
You did.
Okay.
That was really weird. It just got really dark in here.
I'm too wait. No, she's gonna move 30 feet Like, say,
Connie gets an opportunity attack.
With reach.
15. Really so bad.
and once she gets far enough away, she'll shoot another arrow. I'm gonna use a luck.
Second luck point.
Wow, I rolled the same thing twice. Cool. 9 doesn't hit you, so.
That's a miss.
Yep.
It's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm going to jump and do a dive attack on you.
Okay.
Oh, you make a dex save.
20?
Okay, you pass, but you still take damage.
Okay.
So it's the weapons damage plus your strength modifier plus the D10. I believe. Or the extra.
It's a d6 plus weapon. Yeah. Oh.
But it's only half damage.
Yes. So it'll be 3, 6. It'll be 10 damage half, so 5.
That is scary.
How bad is Makana look right now?
She's still in it.
Like 1 to max HP. Where are you at exactly?
On a scale
Going
of 1
downward.
to 34, I think
You?
she's like a 21.
You heard of me pretty bad.
She's going to move away again. Attack opportunity.
Yeah. 15.
Misses.
God damn it, he's so close.
As she gets within 30 feet from you, she's going to fire another arrow at you.
Okay.
That is a hit. It's like 26.
It actually misses.
Yeah.
It's very weird. I don't know how that happened.
Jumped
up by 10.
And as the arrow strikes you, you see some form of black greenish energy seep from it, and make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, I can do 2 of these for sure.
That'll be a 20.
20. Okay, so you succeed. So you don't take half. You don't. If you would have failed, your next attack would be half damage instead. But you still take the
Is that
damage.
beguiling?
No.
No.
Yes. No. Feebly.
Feebly.
Yeah. You still take. You get hit by the arrow. You still take the 2d6 from it too. So you take 7 necrotic and 9 piercing, so 16 more damage.
Done. I'm out. Oh my
As-
god, he's so
As Makani is turning to leap at you again, you track her movement. How do you want to do it?
Shoot her in the foot. So like as she's midair, it kind of hits her foot and throws her off, so she lands.
Actually, as you're jumping, it catches into your foot. It just holds you there, and you just...
fall forward.
Could have said the knee, but I didn't want to ruin your travels.
Thank you. It's very considerate.
The priests begin to come out. Restore your health.
Oh no. No, not to get the raccoon now.
No, I'm sorry, dear. It was a good showing.
Elena walks over. You did good. But luck is always on my side.
I'm going to fucking kill you!
Drops her bow, grabs her shield.
No! Don't need me!
Yes.
Is anyone holding me back?
No.
I'm gonna lunge at you! I'm still feeling quite the pain.
Sidesteps as you fall.
One of the healers just...
Come
make
on,
a wisdom
dear.
save.
Oh, shit.
16.
It's actually a pass.
Stop it now. You've lost.
It's time to go. Come on, let's go back, dear.
I know people that are really mean and they're going to find you when you're sleeping and they're going to kill you.
Makani's a sore loser.
I hope that happens. She walks out.
How do you spell her name?
Damn it.
As Makani adds Elena to the list.
What is this, Game of Thrones? every night before
I'll get
she
it.
sleeps.
It's like the list of Jericho. Just
Yeah. Raccoon. Ice cream. I got that one.
Never get the raccoon.
but really, Elena does appear to be the visage of luck. Not having to compete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah.
I'm winning. Yeah.
So as this fight is ongoing, Devram and Jeremiah show up at the arena.
Did we miss them entirely?
We were in a back alley.
Yeah, a back alley.
While I'm following them, I want to try to get up on a building of some sort.
We got acrobatics.
I'm gonna leave you. Sorry, big guy.
Nope.
You might not.
Probably not, because that's a 9.
You go. Gonna leave you
Look,
sorry.
as you go to jump, I just
Stop it.
really cramping your style.
Yeah.
there.
Get off me.
Where are you going?
Up.
Why?
Advantage.
I'm really tall, I can see.
Not that high.
Oh, well, let me give you a boost.
Oh, goodness.
I'll say with the boost, roll an acrobatics with advantage.
22.
Ooh.
Nat 20. So
Wasted
26.
26. But yes, you're good.
I'm gonna try to make it across some buildings to see if I can follow them.
You're able to follow. And
I guess now I'm trying to keep a heavy pace. And
so you all arrive where
When we come into eyesight of him, I'm assuming Echo's in his boat.
Well, depends on what he was going to do.
Okay.
Echo's going to go back into his hawk, to tell you the truth.
he's going to give him a wet willy.
he's gonna what?
He was going to go back into his hawk.
Okay, so
With
he's
less
back
people
up.
being around, unless...
You didn't set alarm back up.
No.
Have you done anything
There's less
like that?
people there now, so...
Got it. I'm going to go have a look around. Follow him. Speak with the one that he knows.
Okay. Stay close.
And you all come up on the group.
As actually, right before we go in, Jeremiah stops and he turns to Devin. Was like, "Wait, did you say you were here for an hour and 45 minutes?"
Yeah.
He just goes
Wait.
back in.
Why?
The guy you said was here
Mm-hmm.
also just robbed the town blacksmith.
I'm assuming, yeah, that's why you were there. Yeah.
And I just came from there.
Yeah. And we can see Echo.
You
I'm like-
see, as you all are approaching, you see. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the only two people still remaining outside are Dobby and Echo.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Because you had gone back in.
Yeah.
So the only persons you see are a small gnome, and then the taller figure, who I'm assuming is sitting within this ring that is no longer active.
As soon as we can see them and we can make him out. That's him. He's waiting for his brother, and he's been here. And the small one has been here most of the time as well.
His brother was the smaller one. He was making notes. His brother was the smaller one, the smaller orc.
Yeah.
They both entered, or the smaller one entered the tournament. He would flip back through his notes. He was just here with his brother.
As far as I know, yeah.
Or he never actually said brother. But did I know they were orcs? Did I notice they were orcs?
You would have noticed the one was.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, you fought the half orc,
Compared.
but I don't think you haven't seen the older brother's face yet.
Could I?
Have your assumptions though.
I would have made an assumption just based on his size. I probably wouldn't have guessed about your brother.
You would guess orc or half orc,
Yeah. Well.
based on his general muscle structure and size.
Immediately, I know he's cloaked, but I would immediately check for the swords. Did I see them? I wouldn't see anything resembling the short swords, right? You're sure he was here for the past hour and 45 minutes?
Do you see that bench right there?
Yes.
I was there for a lot of it.
And he was there the whole time.
There's a big puddle of spit.
Yeah.
Where are the rest of the contestants?
Does it sound like they're fighting?
A fight is just getting underway.
Back in there, I assume.
Well, that would account for two of them, but whatever. Go over to Echo.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
in that alleyway, when I came across the old woman and then the guard, was I initially following his brother? Who was I? I can't remember who I was initially following.
You saw someone duck into an alley.
Okay, I just saw someone duck.
Not sure who it was,
but I have my suspicions about something being fucky.
I don't think you've seen this half-brother at all.
Huh?
You haven't seen this half-brother yet, I don't think.
I saw him leave. No, I saw him leave when I walked
He did
up.
see him.
Okay,
He
okay.
did see Tarak leave,
Yeah.
Okay.
but he's not spoken to Tarak or had any interaction.
Yeah.
I would immediately note that Dulok is here.
So you walk up to Echo Dobby. You see a guard walk up.
Do I recognize him as part of the original set of combatants?
No,
Or was he not here for the first one?
Dobby was not a combatant.
Is there
But you would know. You would have probably run into Dobby once or twice. Dobby owns a shop in the town.
Oh, okay. Not an artificer, right? Yeah. Artificer. Are you fighting?
No.
Is there a guard?
There's a royal guard inside, but there's none currently.
Is he on the other side of the gate? Where I would know he can hear me? Do I know him?
I mean, yeah, you would pass.
Do I know him by name? or something?
Let's see.
His name is Steve.
Yeah.
Already got it.
Zukas.
Just holler through the gate as I approach Echo. Zukas!
Yep.
None of the rest of the combatants leave the arena until after the completion of today's round.
Understood. I mean, I've only got the four in here, the two that are fighting.
Yeah,
two that
just-
participate.
Just keep an eye on them.
Got it.
And I go up to Echo. Do I notice the circle of wire?
You do.
Are you tranced or are you
Yeah.
there?
He's
Like,
tranced now.
my head's down.
But I do see the circle. Or do I notice the circle?
Yeah, you would see it.
I don't have a fucking clue what it is. I kick on the wire. I step over the wire and I pull the hood off your head.
What?
Good question. What?
Grab the hood and put it right back over.
Grab it.
Let go of my hood.
I need to see your face. I want to see your eyes.
Echo goes to
I
stand
want-
up, all the way, straight up,
I want to see if you're telling me.
and goes to lightly push his arm.
Please let go of my hood.
Leave it down.
Not here.
Why? There's nobody else in.
Look at me.
What?
You saw the thing pulled up over your mouth.
I do, actually. I just know the top part's off right now.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to keep the top part off so I can see your eyes.
Let go and I'll show you my face if that's what you want.
I don't care about seeing your face. I want to see your eyes, and I want to know if you're telling the truth about fucking around in my city.
I've been here waiting for my brother. Now let go!
Oh, let go. A man matching your description. Your height, your stature, your cloak was just seen leaving
2
the town
blocks away.
blacksmith.
I know.
You know. Now that he stood up, do I see any outline of weapons underneath his clothes?
Just bags of books.
You do see the red marking on his
He was here when I received the news, too. I decided to look into it. He decided to stay for his brother.
I saw Slotgrog's head. Somebody bumped him pretty good. Somebody made off with 2 swords that he just received.
It wasn't me. It was the one who had my outfit.
Was it your brother?
No,
Or
my
your-
brother's shorter than that.
He puts his hand up like,
My brother's right here.
Did anybody else travel with you? Does anybody else... Do I recognize the symbol at all? Does anybody else in your tribe follow your god?
Make a history check at disadvantage because it's half covered.
9. I'm asking if there's any other ones.
you can notice that it's not a tattoo.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Or would I notice it as one of, like, a god? Or if it's not a god, then I would just assume that it's tribal.
it is more akin to a brand,
A brand of sacrifice.
but you don't really get anything beyond that because it is half covered.
He kind of puts his hands, some stuff starts kind of like just nervous ticks being at his hand and stuff.
Where is your brother?
I don't know. He went to get supplies for our tribe.
Almost
Takes
2
time.
hours ago now.
I saw your brother when I fought him. He summoned his weapon. What does he do, magic-wise?
He does that and shoots a blast of energy.
Can he change how he looks?
Not that I've ever seen.
Somebody just beat a woman across the city, and the woman says her assailant looks just like me. Just like me. Don't point your finger.
No.
at me.
I do this when I want to talk. No, I saw somebody slink into an alleyway, have a very poor disguise of a guard. Do I remember the guard looked like him or just a guard?
At this point,
Okay. And then I have my suspicions,
So, but I run.
but I ran into an old woman at the edge of that alleyway.
An old woman.
Trying to keep an eye on you.
Who was a guard in the alley, and
Bird.
somebody different before him. Somebody in this city is fucking shit up, for lack of a better term.
Look, I need to speak to your brother. I need both of you to stay here.
That's what I'm doing.
Good. Keep doing it.
I will. You'll come here.
Do you want me to stay here too?
Yes.
Got it.
Pick the bird up.
I can help if you want me
It
to.
vamps.
Make sure the 2 contestants coming out also stay. As of right now, you are all under questioning.
Can I have something that shows that I'm not just the man telling them to stay?
What?
Like a letter.
When people come out, you want him to tell people to stay here.
I doubt
You ain't a
it.
guard.
So is the guard on the other
I,
side.
I believe that he's asking for a writ.
as Desati walks back up.
It's about time.
I rip a page out of my notebook and I write IOU on it.
All right. Pocketed. I owe you.
At this time, the fight between Lena and Makani has ended, and they are announcing the next combatants.
I recognize them by name from the...
Click and Azaric. Oh, okay. So the Queen. Next, for our next combatants, we introduce Click, the young, brave birdling that has decided to grace us with its presence, and the ever mysterious and powerful Azaric. And Azaric and Click begin.
I flip my symbol back over and saying a short prayer. Illustrious Mother, guardian of souls, witness me in my time of need.
Make a religion check.
It's so bad at these 9.
Message received, but no response. You'll move to the center. And Azaric,
No response.
as he gets there, flips his hand, and the hooked rapier appears, the hooked blade appears.
Oh, hold on.
I don't want to help out.
Yeah, he takes his paces. As you take your paces.
Bless you.
I got a 19.
15.
You're going to feel as your body begins to weaken as dark energy coalesces around you, and he slams his blade into the ground. He fires a blast at you. That's gonna be a miss, but he's going to move back.
And I want to move back to where I stay just in distance for about 60 feet. And I want to look at him, and I'm kind of just, hands are shaking a little bit, and I'm just going to do Toll of the Dead on him.
What is range on Toll of the Dead?
60 feet.
You've actually moved out of range if you move back as well.
He said it's moving 260.
Oh, you moved
Moving
to
to stay.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, look, so I need to make a wisdom save.
They both just backed up opposite ends of the
15.
arena. Yep, that just,
Those saves. Anything else?
besides that, he's just going to hold his ground.
He is going to make another shot on you. 20.
That just, yep, it's
Only barely.
Seriously, only barely. 12 points of force damage.
Yeah.
Okay. 12.
I'm gonna just keep my distance and keep doing the same thing.
Hold that again. Wisdom 5, 16.
Yeah, he makes it.
He's going to move in 30 feet and fire another blast at you. That's only an 11. You'll go.
So he's what, about 30 feet away from me?
30 feet away, yeah.
Knowing that I haven't been doing so, I'm going to move in and make an attack on him.
Okay. Make a hit.
Come on, Click, I believe in you!
Oh. 9.
9.
Yeah.
Miss.
Yeah.
He's going to take another strike on you. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I roll with advantage. 24.
That hits.
Maybe NPC versus NPC.
10 points. And he doesn't give up any.
And I'm going to sit there and kind of steady myself and I'm just going to keep on attacking.
Okay, make a swing.
21.
That will be it.
Use your thunderous smite.
7 bludgeoning damage.
7 bludgeoning, and then I need you to make a dex. That's a fail. As you hit him, this is not good enough. And he flicks his hand like that as fire erupts from his hand, engulfing you. That's 19 points of
Oh,
fire
I'm
damage. As the flame hits you and rolls you back, familiarity of that. As you come to from the healers, I want you to make a wisdom save. You remember the screams. You remember everything that happened, everything that you did. And as you feel yourself beginning to slip into that moment of insanity, of mania, something warm touches your face. My child, it's okay. We all make mistakes.
And as soon as I hear that, I rush out and leave the area.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the combatants for our finale, our finals, to determine who is to receive the Sovereign's Hope. We've got Elena versus Azaric. After this brief, short intermission, we will determine who the champion is. And that's where we'll leave off for the night. So, thanks again, guys, for tuning in to Wasted 20s. Tune in next time as we conclude the tournament and move on. We've got a couple plot pieces that are moving around here, getting into a couple of characters' backstories.
Stirring them plot points up.
Stirring them.
Love it.
So, anything before we leave, you guys? Nothing? All right.
really.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.